Okay, I'm glad to see that since the introduction of the rise of tobacco tax, we are seeing a rise in the number of calls coming into the hotline to quit smoking. I mean, this is a very encouraging result. And we saw that previously with every increase of tobacco tax, and the recent rise is as expected. So it illustrates the role of rise in tobacco tax in controlling smoking. We expect this to continue for a while, and I agree that we have to continue the momentum. First of all, with the removal of the mask, we will anticipate that there may be a possibility of rise of smoking. Over the last 3 years, the mask has helped us not only in controlling the COVID, but also in reducing the number of smoking. But we will be introducing other measures. We are going to make a consultation to seek more measures to try to control smoking in the way of making smoking less attractive, less convenient, by increasing the area of the non-smoking area, restricting the smoking area, and also in reducing the attractiveness of the packages of these smoking. So we will be using multiple measures, not just the rise of tobacco tax. And our ultimate objective in the year 2025 is to reduce the smoking rate to 7.8%. And this is our target. And of course, eventually a smoke-free Hong Kong. About the incident, the accident which occurs in United Christian Hospital, I'm totally shocked with what has happened. And in my own experience as a surgeon for nearly 40 years, I have never seen this. And I can never imagine that such thing can happen. And this is absolutely serious and unacceptable. We have to make sure that this will not happen again. Having said that, there is actually very rare report of this happening before in other countries. This has rarely happens. I must emphasize we have a very high standard for medical devices. Medical devices have to be, the quality and safety of medical devices are of high importance. And when we are using these devices in the operating theater in particular. Now, this particular operating theater light is actually manufactured in Sweden and actually also maintained by the company. So I think this kind of accident happening is a serious alarm of the quality of either the material, design, or the manufacturing, and of course, the maintenance procedure. And I certainly would have to urge the hospital authority to look into this, looking into the contractor, why this should happen. In particular, it's not just one operating theater light which is at fault. With more, with all the inspection, we've identified 23, which has a similar problem and a potential problem which can happen again. And with the inspection of other operating theater lights, there doesn't seem to be issue with other manufacturers. So I think we have to really look into this, and especially with the maintenance by the original manufacturer, the quality is a serious problem. Everybody asked the question, the responsibility of the hospital authority. Of course, this happens under the hospital authority, and the hospital authority has the responsibility to investigate into why this happened. As I said, to urge the contractor to come up with a report and explain. If this contractor, if this manufacturer and the maintenance contractor cannot provide a satisfactory answer to all this and ensure that this will not happen, we will have to, the hospital authority will have to seriously consider whether to trust this manufacturer and maintenance contractor anymore. So, and there is no doubt that hospital authority has the ultimate responsibility to ensure a safe working environment for our staff. I understand that our staff and perhaps some patients are concerned about this. And I'm sure the hospital authority will fulfill its responsibility to ensure that we have a safe working environment for our staff and also for our patients.
先問個吸煙率啦，即係疫情啦，係點樣影響到吸煙率啦？所以其實咪預期都嚟緊會好大機會會上升翻，同埋即係嗰個口罩令係咪都係其中一個即係解除都係呢個考慮因素之一啦。咁另外就講到嚟緊當然會展開個諮詢啦，咁禁年齡去即係接觸煙草會唔會都係一個比較極端嘅手法？另外嗰個手術燈嘅問題啦，即係講到個報告就係個承辦商嘅維修嘅責任啦，但係其實醫管局喺呢件事上責任有幾大，係咪真係冇責任？
首先嗰個吸煙嗰個問題啊，我哋對於吸煙危害健康呢樣咧係非常之重視，亦都我相信市民對於吸煙危害健康呢樣咧應該唔應該有任何嘅懷疑嘅，係一個好真確嘅。我哋有好多嘅癌症啦、心血管疾病咧都係由吸煙引起嘅。所以咧我哋會大力去到推動，亦都首先定一個目標就係2025年咧會減到由而家嘅吸煙率嘅9.5% 咧減到去7.8%，甚至終極咧係一個無煙嘅香港嘅嚇，無煙活力香港嘅。咁疫情咧呢3年咧，確實喺好多嘅社交距離措施啦，特別係譬如個口罩嗰方面咧，係間接啊係可能會減低咗一啲吸煙嘅。所以而家我哋目前最新嘅嗰個2021年嗰個9.5%嘅呢個吸煙率嘅數據咧，有可能會係因為個新冠疫情嘅各樣嘅因素影響咧，係降低咗嘅。咁所以我哋有啲擔心咧，就係當隨住社會復常啦，我哋唔希望見到就係吸煙呢個唔好嘅一個現象，又會回復翻以前嘅情況。所以今次個提升嗰個煙草稅率咧，其實係一個好適時嘅情況。尤其是我哋要考慮緊市民大眾，我都明白想唔戴口罩啦咁呢個咧係一個適時嘅時間去到預防咧，我哋嘅吸煙率係會作出一個反彈嘅。咁當然咧，其實提升煙草稅率咧，只係其中一種手段嘅。喺好多方面咧，我哋係會考慮唔同嘅方法去到繼續加強我哋嘅控煙工作嘅。包括我哋今年上半年會做一個諮詢啦，睇下公眾嘅意見，我哋會令到咧吸煙係冇咁吸引，亦都係冇咁方便可能嗰啲限制吸煙嘅區會擴大啦，可能會指定嘅吸煙區啦，喺個煙仔嘅包裝啊，同埋佢哋嗰個即係銷售嘅時候擺嘅地方啊，各方面咧係做一啲嘅功夫，亦都包括我哋會考慮一啲嘅立法嘅方法，去到咧就令到個吸煙個比率咧係會降低嘅。至於個年齡嗰度，即係話某個年齡出世嘅，呢個喺某啲國家地區係採用嘅。咁我相信呢個需要即係大家更加多嘅一啲討論，係咪做一個咁嘅方案？呢個咧確實對保護我哋嘅下一代咧，唔受到個吸煙個對健康嘅影響係非常之重要。我哋會去到所有嘅呢啲有效嘅措施，我哋都會考慮嘅。
手術燈嗰個係
對於手術燈嗰度咧，呢個咁嘅事件咧係發生喺醫管局嘅醫院嘅，咁所以咧毫無疑問咧，醫管局係責無旁貸。我相信咧，醫管局嘅責任咧就係主要喺對嗰個製造商同埋嗰個維修嘅承辦商，其實都係同一個嘅。呢個係一件外國出產嘅醫療器械，而咧係由原廠去到做保養。咁醫管局咧絕對就有責任去到追究跟進呢個製造商同埋承辦商喺佢個質量方面個質量安全質量安全咧對於醫療設備、對於病人，甚至我哋自己嘅員工咧係非常之重要。咁醫管局咧係絕對有責任去到確保呢啲嘅承辦商，今次事件嘅呢個製造商同承辦商咧，去到提交翻一個報告，點解會出現咁嘅事件，亦都確保咧以後唔會有呢啲事情發生。咁醫管局係絕對有責任咧，去到確保我哋嘅同事啦，同埋我哋病人咧，係喺一個安全嘅環境之下， 去到工作同埋就醫嘅。
唔該晒大家，唔該晒。